Hello, whoever's in chat. No one's there. Well, if no one turns up, I'll just cancel the live stream. Other people like that, and things like that. So there you go. So just wait a few more. Yeah, please come and say hello if you want to say hello. You're all welcome. Hello. 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 Jenna. Hello, Jenna. And things like that. This would be what it was. Da 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 da. So if there's anything you want to talk about, let me know in comments. It's a general. It's what we call a general open chat. I've got nothing really to add to it and things like that. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a set subject, if you know what I mean. And things like that. I am doing a taste test as well. Yes, I will be doing a taste test as well. And things like that. So there you go. So there you go. My top 5 games. My top 5 games. That's an hard one, really. If I go with like car racing games, it'll go like Need for Speed and things like that. But if I go with other games, like Assassin's Creed, then first Assassin's Creed is good. I like that. I put that up there in my top 5. Need for Speed, Rivals, I put up there as well. Thing like it's an hard one. It's an hard one. It's that top 5 games. So yeah, so you got the first Assassin's Creed, Need for Speed. I would have to say Rivals or not Rivals. I think it'd be Rivals what I put up there as well. So that's 2. The other ones what I like. Formula 1 2020 I like. Evening, Matt. Hey, Pete. How you doing, mate? I hope you're well. My top has to be Resident Evil 2. Don't like horror games. I can't play them. I don't like them. I don't like horror games. And things like that. So yeah. So like I say, Assassin's Creed. First Assassin's Creed I've got to put up there. Need for Speed Rivals. And Formula 1 2020 I'll have to put up there as well because that's a good game as well. The other 2, well, the other 2 games what I've been playing a lot of is like Call of Duty World War II, and so there's that one, and the other one is Battlefield 4. So there's my top 5, things like that. But no, I don't like other games. I don't like playing things like that. Yeah. So yeah, you got my top 5 games. Resident Evil 2. I'm sorry, I don't like playing I don't play horror games. It's one thing I don't do. Yes, I'm collecting for it. Can't beat Legend of Zelda games or The Last of Us. Last of Us is good. Yeah, that is a good game. Zelda's a good game as well. Last of Us is my number 2. I love the Resident Evil 2 remake. I didn't know they remade it. Ah, that's alright. Yeah, can't beat Legend of Zelda. Uh, that's a good game. The Last of Us is a good game. I just didn't like part. I just didn't like The Last of Us Part 2. I thought that were really poor, but I could stand alone on that one. But I didn't know. I didn't know they did the Resident Evil 2 remake. I didn't know that. Huh, that's a good one, isn't it? You learn something new every day. You know what I mean? And things like that. Hmm. So that's an interesting one. It really is. Um, I don't know what. Yeah, part 2 was controversial. It is in. I suppose you can call it controversial. What it wasn't meant to be, but I wouldn't call it a full game. I wouldn't have done. I wouldn't have done it as a standalone game. I'd have done it as add-on, if you know what I mean. That's what we should have done. Death Standing was certainly an interesting game, but really enjoyed it. Yeah, it was. Death Stranding was really interesting. How you got going and things like that. Oh yeah, it was. It was an interesting game. So well, that what you call it one what I've got. Detroit Become Human. That was a good game as well. I'm on part 2 at the moment. I really like it. Well, it depends on what part 2 you're on. if you're on if you're on The Last of Us if you're on The Last of Us Part 2, I don't like that game myself, me personally. I really like it. Last of Us, yeah. Yeah, I don't really like that game. Yeah, I mean, it falls flat for me. It don't do anything, if you know what I mean. They are remaking Last of Us 1 for PS5, but £70 away too much. I completely agree. Prices for PS5 games are completely up there. They really are high. Even second-hand ones, even ones what you can get in CX and things like that. Second-hand you can pick up 45 quid. I think Combat in Part 2 was superb story. May not be for everyone. Well, true, it may not be. You are right there. I'm sticking with my PS4 for now. Well, I've got PS4 Pro. I'll stick with that for now myself, and things like that. Um, Me personally, but as things move on, as the next generation consoles like PS5 and Series X get better and better and better, you know what I mean? So it's all gonna come. Evening with, hey, exploring with Paul. Evening. How you doing, mate? Are you all right? Playtime, I got the Pro and the new PS Plus. It's really great. I've got PS Plus. Yeah. Some people don't like it, do they? But yeah, I do. I like it. You like it. So there you go. I'm doing okay. How are you doing? I'm doing fine. I'm doing okay, mate. I've been all over the joint today. Like I've been uptown and things like that. I had to go to the hospital for my eyes to be scanned and photographed because of my diabetes and things like that. I want a PS5, but stock is a problem. Knowing me, I'll get one then. They they announced PS5 Pro. Well, I'm wanting to get a PS5 myself. Now they've ironed out all the problems with PS5s and things like that. I want a PS5 myself. If you want a PS5, go direct to Sony UK. They can get you one. Or go to Cody's PC World. You can be put on a list. But there's rumours in there going around that there's a PS5 Slim coming out. It's rather going to be this Christmas or it's going to be next summer and things like that. So that'll be coming out. if there's going to be a PS5 Pro, that would be interesting. I like to see that because then I would definitely buy one. But at the moment, I'm saving my money to get a Series X, Xbox Series X, so I can play Microsoft Flight Sim on it and things like that. I'll be over the joint in Skeg tomorrow. It's not rising. well, well, I had to go back to CEX about some discount. I got that sorted. So yeah, have your results come back? Okay. I won't get my results for at least a week. They're not instant. So doctors have to look over them and things like that. At the moment, as far as I'm concerned, yes, everything is okay. Even though I might have a leaky retina, I'm not going blind yet. I will be okay. My local game had loads in of PS5, but you've got to buy it with Horizon Forbidden West, which he's already got on PS4. Yeah, I understand that. Nintendo Game Pass is the best thing about Xbox that all those developers they've bought. Yeah, it's right. It is. It is. Sony will go that way, then. They're all going to go that way. Why do you think they bought out side by side? Series S, which is digital only, and then they bought out a digital only PS5. They launched two consoles, didn't they? Sony side by side. They're not, the digital side, and then the where you can put physical media in. It's all going to head that way, as far as I'm concerned. It's going to eventually all going to be online gaming, all no physical. It will happen. Trust me. Then people will be out of a job. But it is going to happen. Is it for best? I don't know. I don't really know. Game Pass is the best thing about Xbox that all those developers they've bought. Yeah, I completely agree. It is. The Game Pass best thing. It is. The Switch is fantastic. So many great exclusives. Love how Nintendo does their own thing. Yeah, they do. What I like about Nintendo, and people say, "Wow, what Switch is better than Wii U?" But let's not forget, without the Wii U, they would never have got the Switch. The Wii U should have been the Switch, basically. And they should have done more with that controller, shouldn't they? But the Switch is, it is good. Nintendo don't make the most powerful system out there, but they do make the most reliable system out there. And the Switch, at the moment, I haven't checked the worldwide figures, but last time I knew, it were outselling PS4. So, there you go. Give me a PC gaming anytime. I don't own a console. Yeah. Hello, Mark Blue Harvest Toys. Yeah, I understand. PC gaming is good. It's all well and good. The only reason why I didn't go PC gaming is consoles are a little bit, cheaper. Even though price is getting hiked up all the time, I just didn't go down that route. PC gaming. I should have done, but I didn't. And things like that, you know what I mean? And stuff. Okay. So yeah, play everyone in the chat. Oh, evening. Well, just editing my Action Man video. Oh, that's good. I'll be looking forward to that, Matt. I'll be looking forward to that Action Man video. So yeah, getting back to what we were talking about with the Wii U is a great console. Shame it had to fail the Switch to succeed. Yeah, it was one of their failures. I don't think it failed by much. The only thing they should have really thought it out. I mean, that's what the Wii U should have been, is what we got with the Switch. But without the Wii U, you would never have the Switch. But look at the bounce back from Nintendo with that Switch. Look what they've done. They've learnt from the mistakes. Hopefully, they've learnt from the mistakes and gone forward. And they haven't bought out any new console yet to challenge the next gen. So I don't know. Is Nintendo confident? I think they are. And like you said, they do have so many great exclusives and things like that. So that's right enough, is that? So yeah, I'll be looking forward to that, Matt. Editing, Action Man video. I think that'll be an interesting one. The history of Action Man and things like that. I think that'll be interesting. I really do. Yeah. So, so is there anything else you want to talk about? Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, Playtender also 25% of Switch's libraries Wii U games, so that shows you there was two games on there. Well, that's good, isn't it? So you got 25% of Switch's libraries Wii U. That's good. That's an interesting one, is that? So that shows you there was two games on there. Yeah, well, yeah, it does. It shows you. I mean, I just sold my Wii U and that to make room. So yeah, it does. It really does. Going out, I'm minding it now. So I'll pop buy after fish and chips tonight. Yum yum. Yeah, yeah. All right, Paul. Pete. I'll catch you later, mate. Have fun. I'll be ordering my takeaway after this live. I'll tell you. Going live tomorrow from Skegwood. Well, if it's not raining, can't get my camera wet. Well, it's been raining here. It wasn't raining this morning when I went out to go to hospital and things like that. Went out to hospital, went to CX, came back in. I'd only been back in an hour, and it started raining about 11 o'clock, and it's been on and off where I live all day, and things like it rained last night. It's rained this afternoon, so it's UK weather, isn't it? That's what it's for. It's UK weather. It's bad. You know what I mean? As in forgetting like my camera. Well, I use my phone. I do use my phone for filming outside and things like that. Luckily, it's what they call showerproof, so I'm alright there. Exploring with Paul going on. Yeah, it's been mental here today. It hammered down, went sunny, and up. yeah, yeah, it's happened here, mate. It's more or less exactly the same what's happened where I am. It's literally hammered it down, and then it stopped, and then and then it's got hot, and then suddenly the humidity factor's got sky high. You know what I mean? You get sticky and sweaty and things like that. I've had the same problem. Literally, I've had the same problem with benefits of living near the coast. Well, that's all right then, isn't it? I suppose it is. I don't live near the coast, so I'm all right. I'm a bit further inland for me and things like that. So yeah, I'm doing a taste test, and what I'm doing is Danny Dodger's Coca-Cola flavour. And I must admit, they do smell like Coca-Cola. You know what I mean? I don't know what they taste like. That's really strange. They do taste like cola as well. Hmm. I'll put them on the same level as jammy and raspberry. I'll give that a 9 out of 10. At least it tastes what it's supposed to taste of, which is cola. Coca-Cola flavour. That's weird. Weird combination, that. It really is. Yeah. East Midlands, me, near Skeg. Yeah, I know you are, mate. I haven't been to Skegness for a long time. I really haven't. I think last time I were down there were, I think it was like 2003, something like that. I haven't been there for a long while. I used to go. Yeah, I go to other. Yeah, I go to other side. See, um, I like Scarborough and Brid and things like that, and and a bit of Blackpool every now and again, things like that. So yeah, it's really, 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 really cool. Um, as in for what I've been, I haven't filmed today or all like that. I just wanted to get up to hospital and back, and going to CX on that. You will be seeing a video. I did buy something out of CX today. I shouldn't have done. I were a naughty boy, but yeah, I did buy something, and you'll see that in a future video coming up. AKA Skegway. Alright. Is that with all arcades? Have you still got as many arcades as what they used to have? You know what I mean? Because it was known as Arcade City, wasn't it? They had a lot of arcades and things like that. You know. But as it got worse in trouble, are you getting more violence down there and that? Like we are up here. There's loads, mate. Well, there you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. You can get scared. I know there's loads. Well, that's all right then. It's good as at least they've still got the businesses going and things like that. I try and keep away from that if I can, because I like to. How can I put it? I like to walk around and explore and things like that. I'm not into arcade side. I'm into more like landmarks and things like that. You know, I go to Scarborough and things like that, and I walk around certain areas what I want to look at. So that's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I want to know, try and get to know the history of the place more and more and more, if you know what I mean, and things like that. So yeah, so I'll have them later. Yeah, I'll just be having a walk around life. Yeah, that's a good idea, Paul. It really is. It really is a good idea. I'll keep my mind. Yeah, it's a good idea. Yep, I'll just be having a walk around. As long as it's not raining. Yeah, yeah. Well, that'll be alright. That'll be cool. That will be cool, mate. So, and that. Is there anything else you want to talk about? I mean, well, that's right enough. Sorry about that. I've just got distracted. Um, if it's raining, I'll be sat in the local pub. That's right enough. That's right enough. Exploring with Paul. I don't do a lot of that because I don't do a lot of drinking anymore. I mean, last time I got really drunk were like year 2000. I bought in, Millennium. I've never touched it after that since. So I don't really drink. I'm more or less, well, I am teetotal. I'm more or less teetotal. I have had a drink of alcohol while being on my channel and things like that, but I haven't really done I don't do excess and things like that. Yeah, I mean, I used to drink. I used to be going out all the time when I was younger. But as I've got older, I seem to have, well, I've done that and moved on to something else. Oh wait, took my big 60th birthday push next Saturday night. Oh wait, till my big 60th Saturday night. That's going to be live. That'll be an interesting one. Yeah, that will be interesting. Well, I'm not 60 yet, and you don't look that age. I mean, there you go. So there you go. Yeah, it's gonna be live. Well, that'll be an interesting one. I'm doing a live. I will be doing a live birthday stream myself on 18th of July, but that's on a Sunday in any case. So it would have come up. I haven't planned it at all like that. I don't even know what I'm going to talk about and things like that. That's why I seem to do general chats, this kind of chatting, and it seems to be okay and things like that. So that's right enough. Is that? Um, So, is there anything else you want to talk about? You can talk about anything you want, yeah. Subjects are no holds barred, really. As long as it's within reason, I'm not bothered. As long as we don't swear and things like that. 8 days after me, mate, 10th is mine, but I'm going to be in Skeg meeting some people. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Yours aren't. Yeah. Definitely 8 days after you. You're not 10th, but I'm going to be in Skeg. Well, I'm 56 this year. Believe it or not. I am 56 years old this year, so that's what I'm going to do and things like that. So I don't know what I'm going to do on my birthday. I will be live though. I will be doing a live stream and things like that. But I don't know what I'll be doing, if you know what I mean. I don't know what subjects I'll be picking and things like that. I think having an open general chat is better, in my opinion, and things like that. I was thinking about going camping, but I don't know yet. Well, that's good. Meeting people is always good. It's always good to do that, meet people and things like that. And that. So, yeah, I mean, we talked about some games. To do an open chat invite, mate, I'll come on to wish you a happy birthday. Well, everyone's welcome to my live streams and things like that. No, I'm not 57, I'm 56 this year. I'm 55 now. And things like that. So, yeah. So, yeah. I am definitely doing a live stream on that day. I know Wayne did his birthday, didn't he? Live stream birthday and things like that. Okay, 53. Oh, dear. It's alright, mate. No problem. Yeah. I'll be 56 in July this year. 18th of July this year, I'll be 56. And that. Yeah. So, yeah. No, well, no. No. I know what you mean. No. No, well, people won't catch me, people will behind me, so that's alright, isn't it? You know what I mean? You will never catch me. No, I won't. No, I won't. That's true, is that? Yeah, we never catch anybody up, do we? We really don't. I mean, yeah, it's a fact of life and things like that. So yeah, so so we have talked about some games and things like that. You will never get. Have I been watching any good programs lately? No, because I don't watch TV. I do keep an eye on politics side and things like that. We like what we had up here at Bush Strike and then train strike and things like that. But I don't seem to watch TV. I've got DVDs, and I seem to be watching more DVDs or playing on my PS4 or PS2 and things like that. You know what I mean? So now I think the only TV show what I did start to watch, but it got boring. It's called Wanted on Channel 5. On YouTube, well, that's a different matter. Yeah, I have. I've been watching a lot of it, history, timeline history, and things like that on YouTube about Civil War and things like that. I've even been watching Time Team. That's how boring I am. I've been watching Time Team and things like that. So yeah, I do watch. I do have a staple diet of channels what I watch through the day, like Open Up, Furious Driving, and things like that. Yeah. So I have been watching YouTube channels. Interesting. Love Thy Neighbour's alright. you know, they'll never bring it back. But yeah, I like Love Thy Neighbour. I like Open All Hours as well. Arkwright and things like that. And things like that. So Open All Hours, I do recommend to everybody. And Love Thy Neighbour, I do recommend as well. Um, I've been watching, what you call it as well, Cuckle Waltz and things like that. I've been watching that as well. And that's on YouTube. Granville Fitcher, Claw. yeah, 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 yeah. It's very funny that that was apart from Porridge, that was really really successful. I mean, it was really good and that. Yeah, I mean, comedy gold in my mind. So yeah, you've got good taste, mate, Paul. You've got good taste and things like that. Um, and that. So yeah, but like I say, I do watch other YouTube channels as well, and things like that. Because I do watch a lot of gaming channels as well. But there you go, Porridge. Oh my God, Porridge was brilliant. It was brilliant. It was a good comedy. It really was. It's just a shame that his young cellmate died at a young age. Richard Beckinsale. He died of an heart attack, didn't he? At such a young age. Because they could have gone a lot further with it, but without him, there was no point. And things like that. But I've got comedies here. I mean, myself, I've got Faulty Towers and things like that. You know what I mean? I love me Faulty Towers. Um, yeah, that was sad. It was sad. It was sad because he was only a young actor when Richard Beckinsale died, unfortunately. And it was after the film, wasn't it? Probably the film. When they did Going Straight with Barker, that's an underrated TV series. It really is underrated. But you could see, yeah, it worked for a short while. But by end of Going Straight, you could see, you could see where it was leading to. They wanted to take it back into prison, and unfortunately, he didn't do another series of Porridge. Unfortunately, yeah, very underrated. It is very underrated. There is a lot of TV series out there what haven't made it because they're underrated. Now, kid, okay. I'm Japanese, okay. Yeah, it's fine, mate. It's fine. If you're Japanese, that's fine, mate. Um, well, that's fine. I didn't know who you was. I'm just being careful, that's all. At the end of the day, I've got to be careful. You know what I mean? I'm just being careful on live streams and things like that. So there you go. So yeah, I think that was pretty cool. Um, it's like other comedies what I like. I like On the Buses. I like One Foot in the Grave and things like that. Konnichiwa. Um, yeah, so and things like that. So I like On the Buses. I like One Foot in the Grave and things like that. Yeah, I mean, comedy gold. Comedy's what won't be remade. I don't speak Japanese, just a few words. Oh, that's right enough. I don't speak Japanese myself. And that, even though I do watch a lot of Japanese films. That's right enough. Um, so what have you been up to, Paul? Have you done anything exciting? Recently or like that? Hmm. Like I say, I have been out today. Like I say, I've been to hospital for my eye scan and my photograph on my eyes and things like that. But apart from that, I haven't, come back and just sat and relaxed and waited to do this live stream and things like that. But like I said, everyone is welcome. If you're watching, you're waiting for an invite to come in, enter chat. Just enter the chat. You are welcome to do so. I studied judo for 20 years, man. Not really, mate, just doing a few out and about somewhere. Judo. I did that when I was a young kid. I did that from age of 5 to age of 8. Um, and things like that. That stopped um, because of family, personal reasons and things like that. You know, I don't want to get into just doing a few out and abouts at work. Well, that's good. Not really. Just doing a few out and abouts. So, well, that's all well and good. Is that? I'm going to do more out and abouts. One of my, I did go out. I think it was like, it'll be a week tomorrow when I went out to the canal and did a boatload of filming down there. I did a 10 mile. I did about a 5 mile walk there and a 5 mile walk back. So I did about a 10 mile walk. I did really well. I know when I was passing up at Wakey, we have an hospital called Clayton Hospital. All that's been flattened. It's been levelled off and they've left one building up. So I think they're going to save that building and turn it into flats. That's what I'm presuming. Things like that. And they are getting on with demolishing of regular cinema in Wakefield. They're doing it all inside first. They haven't started bringing the building down as yet. So yeah. So it's just really a pretty boring life in Wakefield because not really exciting happens at this moment in juncture or time. I either record my out and about or just do it live. Depends on how I feel on the day. Well, yeah. It's a good idea that, judge your mood and do whatever you think is right at that moment in time and things like that. I'll do my lives like I am at the moment. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. I'll have to use my phone, but I'm hoping to do a live outside one time. That'll be an interesting one, I think. Yeah, because you hear different noises and sounds and things like that. You won't just see me stuck in this bedroom and things like that. Sorry about that. Is so really this what I've been doing this week, it's been interesting. I haven't been doing much, but it's been interesting what I have been doing, but I haven't been doing much. I haven't been doing much filming either. I've been concentrating on my lives and doing videos for in between, if you know what I mean, things like that. So I'll put it out to chat again. Is there anything else you want to talk about? You enjoy your orange? I'll enjoy my beer. Well, my orange I do enjoy. It's just cheap, 80p orange. But yeah, I do enjoy. But like I say, I don't drink a lot of alcohol. On that, I seem to drink alcohol around about Christmas time and things like that. Well, that's all right, mate. But like I say, I don't drink alcohol. I do drink alcohol, but not. I don't drink it all the time. I seem to drink it more or less round about Christmas time, and things like that. Yeah. So is there anything else what you want to talk about? You know what I mean? And that, like I say, I've been watching, what I would watch on YouTube. Yeah, I haven't been really watching TV, only for like my DVDs and things like that. Good evening, Mark. Sorry I'm late. Are you well? Yes, I am well, the one. How you doing? Are you well? I'm well. I'm very well. And that, don't forget it's a general chat, so whatever you want to discuss, put it in the chat and we can talk about it and things like that. Everything's cool. And things like that. And I have been doing a taste test. I've been doing cola ones. So there you go. Try again. Hello, Scott. How you doing, mate? Scott me 182. How you doing, mate? Hello, best YouTube. Well, I'm not the best. I am good. Just finished my action, man. 3 hours to do, but only 6 minutes long. Eh? Yeah. I understand that. So, yes, thank you. I'm just hanging out with Scott. What you up to this weekend? Yay, taste test. Not a lot, really. It all depends on weather, doesn't it? I mean, I don't know where you live, and I don't know if you've been getting bad weather, but we've had nothing but rain. I mean, it wasn't raining this morning when I walked up to hospital, but yeah, there you go. I mean, yeah, I've done jammy Dodgers, Coca-Cola flavour. Weird. Yeah, weird. I think I'll be watching Formula One on Channel 4 tomorrow. Well, there will be, Pete. There will be delicious. Fish and chips, you can't go wrong with fish and chips. It's a simple meal. And it's a nice meal as well. This has cost me miles less than BBC. Well, I am cheaper than BBC and Netflix and all them others. You get me for free, so there you go. Well, I remember when you did an apple jammy Dodger taste test, and I went and bought some. I like them. That's alright then. Well, you might like these then. They're cola flavoured ones. You might like them Coca-Cola flavoured ones then. Cola jammy Dodgers are the best. I won't. No. I'm not agreeing to that. I put them on the same par as a jammy and a raspberry Dodger and things like that. I won't say they're the best. I think the best to me is the original jammy Dodger to me. But it's weird. You know what I mean? It's weird. I don't know how many other flavours out there for jammy Dodgers, but if they keep going, then fine. That'll be fine. That will be good. The apple one, I found it poor. It didn't taste as good as all the others. So no, I didn't rate it. Unicorn flavour. Now having Greg's jam donuts. Ah. You'll get fat, Pete. Yeah, no, mate. Oh. Yeah. I don't like Greg's. I don't eat from Greg's. I seem to eat from Pound Bakery a lot and things. And if I get like donuts, I go to Asda and get donuts. I've got to watch the last episode of Stranger Things yet. All right. So. Jammy John's is it's a good classic biscuit, but I've got cola flavour and I do like it, I must admit. I do like it. Retro pasty and gravy are the best. Depends on what sort of pasty and where from. I've had pasties. I had pasties and chips today. I cooked it myself. I had a pasty myself today. I got it from Pound Bakery. I think it was chicken and mushroom I had pasty. Put some chips on it, put a lot of gravy on it. Delicious. It was absolutely nice. Second half at our final episode. Alright. Well, that's right enough. That's why we're Paul pasties now. You're talking. Well, I do like a Cornish pasty as well. I really do. What did you have for your evening meal? I've got you. I've had my dinner. Like I say, I've just told you what I've had for my dinner. I ain't had my evening meal yet. I don't have that until later on. What I will be having with that will be beans on toast today. I'm just going to keep it simple and things like that. So I'm just going to keep it simple. Beans on toast. Oh, there you go. Was going to go live, but can't be asked. All those people, you'd be disappointed, man. I was going to go live, but you can't be bothered. Why not? Why can't you be bothered? I don't blame you if you can't be. If you're too tired, then don't. But all those people got the hospital in the morning. Well, I had that today, man. I've been to hospital today. I've had my eye scan and photographed because I'm diabetic and things like that. So I've had that done today. And that. And I had beef with garlic, butter, new pots and veg and gravy. Loved it. Yeah, nice combination that. It's not Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Matt. I just don't know what some people are into. I mean, really, we're going out, friend. Have a good weekend, sir. I will. Don't call me sir. Just call me Mark. Yeah, I will. I'll catch you later, Scott. Bye for now. Retro, I had skin chips with Aussie sauce. I've never had that Aussie sauce. Never had that. Phew. Yeah. Thanks for that, Matt. At least I've got a moderator in and things like that. But as for how can I put it? As for I've lost my thread now. Unfortunately, locally, my friends, I call my friends. All right. Well, over here we don't get called that. We get called old names under the sun, except for sir. We don't get called that. So it's strange to me. What is with trolls and spreading lies? They always do. I don't know. I don't understand it. Yorkshire lad hasn't done anything wrong. I've done nothing wrong and things like that. I have been told today, but I'm not going to repeat it. But at the end of the day, they can do what they want. Anything you're going to be watching over the weekend? Yeah, Playtendo guy. I'm going to be watching. I'm going to be catching up on your videos, mate. I'll be watching that. I block them anyway, lol. Yeah, so, yeah, thank you. That's a good one, yeah. That's all I've done. I have reported them and blocked them, so at the end of the day, they've gone. But no, I don't know why. Why we get trolls, I don't understand it. I get called lad by bus drivers. Doesn't say much for their eyesight. Well, it might not, Matt, but have you ever thought that they may be older than you? Because I get a lot of that myself, mate. Thanks, mate. I always enjoy your videos. Well, I always enjoy yours, Pete. Especially when you're on about DVDs and things like that. I always enjoy yours. I always learn something new when I watch your video. So what does that say? You're always learning about films and things like that. I've been collecting films for years, but you always learn something new about a film what you didn't know before, if you know what I mean. Explore our canal. Every customer in work said, "Oh, madam." All right, I got the ones there more funny than anything. Yeah, well, there will be, won't there? Nobody's older than me. Mark, really, Mark? I'm older than you. Really? I'm older than you. Yeah, of course there is. You're on your young. You're on your young, really, Mark. What are you? 52. Come on. I'm 56. I'm 56. This on 18 for this month. There's extra settings on YouTube now for trolls. They are actually doing something about it. That's good. That's good. That's good. And I'm older than you. You see, there you go, mate. Exploring with Paul's older than you. So what are you giving it? Not in my head. Well, in my head, I'm only 18, so I know where you're coming from, Mark. I know exactly where you're coming from. I opened the door to some guy today and I was called a gentleman. Haha, it's just a nice manners which wish more people had them. Yeah. I've done that today. I was in hospital and there were a woman coming. I opened the door for her. I held the door open and she found me and I says, anytime. Manners cost nothing. Manners cost nothing. Happy birthday, mate. Not yet. You're a bit early, mate. 18th of July, my birthday. But thank you, Matt. I'm 25 and I feel old. Well, you will because you are, by definition, you are getting older every year. This is what Wayne was telling me yesterday. He says, he feels old and that. Yeah, you do. Some days I do, some days I do feel my age, but other days I don't. But in my head, and in your head, you're younger than what you think you are, if you know what I mean. In my head, my head says I can do anything I want, but my body says no. I always hold the door for anyone. Yeah, I know you do, man. I do as well, if I need to. If I see it, it's just polite having manners. There's no courtesy today, really. It's like really, if you're out and about, I can see people treading on eggshells because they can't mention certain words. I don't do that. I mention it. If it causes controversy, tough. At the end of the day, we've got a freedom of speech in this country. We need to use it or else we will lose it for good. Well, flattery will get you everywhere. Yeah, well, yeah, no. I know it does, mate. I know it does. So there you go. There goes another one. See, I don't know what it is. I think it's troll season. I think they're getting bored, aren't they? I mean, I think they're doing the rounds. I think the retro girls are being bullied as well. I know there's other channels what's being bullied as well, and things like that. But as for like, I got one in today on one of my videos saying, is there any videos where you tell the truth? Well, on all my videos I tell the truth. Absolutely, Paul. Exploring with Paul. Manners cost nothing. Yeah, they do. That's right. Manners cost nothing. Absolutely. But today's, in today's society, when you look at today's society, look at today's young'uns, they don't use it. There's no courtesy anymore. So yeah, you're right, Paul. Manners cost absolutely nothing, and you need to be very polite and things like that. You know what I mean? But it is what it is at the end of the day. So, Playtender, I had a message that I looked nice in a dress. Should be on the catwalk. I couldn't stop laughing. Well, that's got me laughing, Pete. That's got me laughing, Pete. Well, there you go. Yeah, I know some drag artists. They can dress up. If you look at Daniel LaRue, when he's dressed up like a woman, he looks like a woman. You know what I mean? You only know when they're going closer. But yeah. You know what I mean? Some men do look like women when they're in that all dressed up in women's clothing. Quite amazing, actually. I'm old school, right? And my late father would beat me if I don't use manners. My mum used to tell me off if I didn't use my manners as well. I always had to use my manners, and I couldn't put elbows on table and things like that. And I always had to ask if I could leave the table as well. That's how I was brought up. I was brought up ready, very strict, if you know what I mean. Of that. Yeah, I mean, so if I finished my meal and I wanted to leave the table, I had to ask and things like that. So yeah, it is what it is. It really is. So I think it's been a good stream today. Well, it's turned out to be a good stream, and yeah, I know it was slow to get going, but at least we got people who we know and things like that. And I know people who I know people who eat food in their beds. I couldn't do that. No, me neither. I couldn't do that. I always have to cook a meal and sit at a table and eat it, and I do that to this day. Yeah, I mean, I don't eat in bed. No, 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 no. No, that promotes laziness in my mind. It really does. So I'm going to wrap this one up. Thank you for everyone who's come into the live stream today. Thank you to Paul. Thank you to Pete. Thank you to Scott and Wild One. And thank you to the Japanese guy. I don't know his name. And thank you to Pete. Thank everyone who's coming to my live stream tonight. And don't forget, Wayne, Yorkshire lad, will be going live on Sunday night at 8 p.m. So go and please support him like you supported me, and it's much appreciated, and things like that. So yeah, it's always fun and interesting stream that with great topics. Well, I do try my best. I do try my best to bring what I think is valuable and things like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just been a general open chat tonight, and yes, we have chatted about a lot of topics and things like that. Yeah, it is always interesting. It really is. So, like I say, I'm going to leave it there for tonight. I know they go quick, just like that. And I'll catch you on my next one. Don't forget, Yorkshire Lads going live on Sunday at 8 p.m. So please go and support him as well. And I'll catch you all later. Bye for now. Bye. Catch you all later.